How to build a Make.com AI agent step by step. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at how we can simplify our work by using AI agents, because no longer do we have the need to hire 10 different people to support our customers or to have to build in-house agents for many different purposes. So if you want a simple AI agent that can retrieve calls for you, that can reply to customers for you, or if you're building an in-house agent that is going to provide knowledge and value to your team, then you can do it with the help of Make.com. So let's jump right in and take a look at how we can build our Make.com AI agent. So to get started with our Make.com AI agent, simply head on over into Make.com and log on to your Make.com account. Now, I have already signed up, and signing up is completely free. However, if you want to operationalize your actual AI agents, I recommend upgrading to at least the Pro or the Core plan on Make.com, starting at only $10.59 and $18.82, and you can save up to 15% if you choose to pay annually. Now, we're going to be discussing pricing later on at the end of this video. So log on to your Make.com account and then click on AI agents on the left. Once you click on AI agents on the left, you're going to click on create agent on the top right. Once you do that, you're going to choose your connection. So what exactly is a connection? Well, whenever you're building an AI agent, it needs to have some sort of AI tool that is connected, that is actually going to be replying, or that is actually connected, or the API keys of that AI tool. So you can use OpenAI, Anthropic Cloud, Gemini AI, Azure, Mistral, Cohere, Grok, XAI, Amazon Bedrock, and other providers which are compatible with OpenAI's API. Now, how exactly do you add one of those? Simply select the tool that you're looking to connect. So let's say in our case, it's OpenAI. Then you're going to go ahead and name the connection. So you can change the name if you want, and then you're going to enter your API keys. Now, how can you find your API keys? Well, if it's OpenAI, simply open up a new tab and search for OpenAI API key. And once you search for OpenAI API key, you're going to find your user settings, and under your user settings, you're going to find your API keys. So you're just going to log on to your OpenAI account, and you guys can see these are my API keys. If you have not created one, you can just click on create new secret key on the top right, and then you can proceed with creating a brand new API key, and then you're going to enter that over here. Once you do that, click on save, and your connection is now ready for your AI agent. After that, you're going to name your agent. So let's say the agent that I want to build is going to be a therapist-like agent. So this is going to be my counselor, and then I'm going to choose the model. Now, this is really important because you will see we have GPT 4.1, and everyone must think, oh, okay, I'm going to opt for 4.1. But the issue with this is if you opt for a really latest or expensive AI tool, initially it's going to just cost you way too much. The queries are going to consume way too many credits. So what I recommend you guys do is go for a model that you know is going to work. So if I know that 4.0 mini is going to work, then I'm going to go for that. But after you have tested out your AI agent, after you can see the capabilities, you can see, oh, is it functioning properly? Then try to scale it down with the model that you're using, because obviously the older models are going to be cheaper. And then once you find a sweet spot between the capabilities and the model, you're just going to opt for the model that is going to be costing you the least amount of credits. Now for us, we are going to, so once we've done that, we're just going to proceed on, and then we're going to proceed with our system prompt. Now this is really important. So you are a AI agent that is going to provide unconditional positive regard and serve as a therapist and counselor. Now after that, I'm just going to click on save over here, and once I do that, this will open up our full AI agent builder, you could say. And within this, you can see on the left it says your system prompt, and then you can click on improve to leave empty and leave it to auto improve your prompt, and it's automatically going to try to improve your prompt to add more relevant details. So it has defined the role and objective, then the instructions and rules, avoid making diagnosis or providing medical advice. I'm going to actually remove this because I'm just building this as a sample agent. Offer constructive feedback and coping strategies, ask clarifying questions, maintain confidentiality and a non-judgmental approach, provide empathetic support and guidance. Now I'm going to remove unconditional positive regard and providing. So you're an AI agent serving as a therapist and a counselor. And then within the workflow, we have engagement, then we have assessment, response, and then closure. Now I'm going to remove the step of closure because I don't want to add that. And then I am going to proceed with context. Now, when you're building a very specific type of AI agent, you might want to add some additional data for your agent to reference. If you're building an agent for your company that is going to serve as your company virtual assistant, then you want to add context that is related to company information, business documents. So any of that information you're going to add under context, and you can click on add and upload your PDFs, TXTs, CSVs, JSONs, MDs over here. Then you also have MCP servers and their tools that the agents can use to complete their tasks and complete their decisions. And then you have your system tools. So these are going to be scenarios which we're going to be setting up at the end. Now, once we've done that, you're going to just click on save on the top right. Once you do that, you can click on the right side where it says testing and training. And this is where you're actually going to see the capabilities of your AI agent. So first off, I'm going to write it, hi, I'm in a really bad place for our right now, or RN, and let's take a look at how our counselor is going to reply. I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. If you're comfortable, can you share what's been going on? My life is a mess. Everyone is doing better than me. I'm doing nothing in life. I have no job, no nothing. And then after that, it's going to, ask us some clarifying questions, and you guys can see the way that it is talking. It's understandable to feel discouraged. Everyone moves at their own pace. It's important to acknowledge the journey is unique to you. Can you share what kinds of things you would like to achieve or what interests you, focusing on small steps, so on and so forth. I can further test my agent. Obviously, this testing period can be really prolonged because if you want your AI agent to perform really well, then you need to test it out. You need to see how it's going to apply to your potential customers or to your team members. Once you are ready, you can click on AI agents, and then you're just going to take a look at the maximum output tokens as well as the steps per agent call and the maximum number of agent runs. Once you're satisfied with everything, just click on save and your AI agent is ready. So that is how simple and easy it is to start building your AI agent. Now, once you've saved your AI agents, you can find it right under AI agents over here. And then it's time to actually deploy this agent. So once you've created an agent, you're going to click on scenarios on the left. Then you're going to click on create new scenario to start building your automation or your workflow to actually utilize this agent. Let's say that I want to use this agent whenever someone messages on our helpline on WhatsApp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for WhatsApp over here. And I'm going to scroll down, and then we have 360 Business Cloud, 109 WhatsApp, and then 365 Messenger. And this is going to be triggered whenever a new WhatsApp message is received. So I'm going to choose that as the trigger, and then you're going to click on Create Webhook to link to your WhatsApp. Then you're going to add your secondary module, and then on the right you will find this Run an Agent icon. So just click on this icon, and then it's going to give you this pop-up. Within this pop-up, you're going to select your agent that you just created, and then you're going to click on save, and just like that, you have deployed your agent. Now, this is how simple and easy it is to build a Make.com agent. Now, this comes at a price, and I would say when you're starting to build scenarios in AI agents, the core plan is pretty decent, but if you want to have priorities execution, full text execution, custom variables, and more, then the pro plan is what is recommended. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.